All right, so Facebook has been making quite a few changes here in 2018, it's June. So there's been a few changes. One of them notably being Power Editor is gone as of March. So that means no Power Editor, which is okay with me because it made no sense having a manager to manage your ads and then a Power Manager to manage your ads, doing the same thing twice almost. I understand that one's supposed to be more than the other, more robust, but it just made it kind of confusing to be honest. So yeah, Facebook updates. We got a few. I'm gonna pull these from some sources, and then we'll talk about them. One of the things that you may have not seen or not noticed is that you can actually create an ad in different languages right here, multiple languages. I haven't seen that one, to be honest. But ones I have seen and noticed and taken advantage of are you can set up an ad with multiple creatives now. So multiple creatives, multiple images, multiple descriptions, and Facebook will automatically determine the best combination. What? Artificial intelligence is coming. We're starting to see it more and more in the advertising space. So you can dynamically optimize the languages like we talked about. I'm not really sure what that means, but is looking to restrict like to win posts reach. So okay, yeah. No, so if you're just running an ad and trying to give away something in exchange for likes. You can also customize your ad creatives based on placement. So if it's on Instagram, if it's on third party, so the different placements you can customize. This is pretty big. So this is more advanced stuff for sure than even I've used in this level. So you can really start getting really creative with your ads to a fine level, whether it's a mobile ad, whether it's a desktop ad, and have customizations on the creatives on each individual platform. This is interesting. This is awesome stuff. So quarter one, this has already been released. So it's been working pretty well, I've noticed in my ads of late. You can create ads with the dynamic creative to find the top creatives. It automatically starts figuring out which is the most effective ad. The dynamic language we talked about. Now there's split testing feature now when you set up an ad. So if I were to go over here to one of my campaigns and hit create. There's a split testing feature. Now, a lot of this stuff is pretty advanced, and you're not going to need it because now Facebook's automatically testing all of your ads when you set up an ad. But you can absolutely do this. So split testing, and you can split test number of ad sets here against each other. So you can create a variable, creative, audience, placement, and delivery option. Most likely, if you're going to be using this option, and definitely test it out because this is so new that I haven't been able to use it myself. I would test out creative, test out 5 different creatives. They can be images or videos, I'm assuming here. You can test out 5 different audiences in one campaign instead of creating multiple campaigns, so that's effective. Delivery optimization, and I'm not really sure how you'd use that. Placements, of course, would be you can test mobile versus desktop. So I think overall, creative and audience would be the most effective methods for split testing here. Definitely test this out. I'm curious to see how it works in comparison from just doing it, which I would do, which I've been doing, is just manually split testing. So this gives you an option of basically creating one campaign and having all of your variables in the campaign already ready to go. So I definitely would recommend testing it out. I just don't have a lot of personal experience using it, but it looks like it'd be really solid to use in that case. Multi-country, multi-city targeting features. You can now customize the thank you screen on your lead ads, so if you're using lead ads. Facebook's testing out new messenger ads. there's a lot of stuff happening with Messenger. That's going to be big in the future too. Facebook's adding click to WhatsApp messaging ad buttons. Interesting. You can now invoice buyers through PayPal's Messenger extension. So PayPal and Facebook are getting to the point where they're more integrated now through Messenger. Which I kind of already knew that, but that's pretty big. So I'll have these links to these articles down below this video. But Digital Marketer usually has some good content as well. I'll leave this link here. I follow Dennis Yu with everything that he does, so you guys can follow him as well. I think he's talking about here the third-party partner categories, the targets, this data, Axiom, and all that. They're all being removed. So if you're using them in current ads, they're not going to be available anymore as of, I think, a month or two from now. It's not really a big deal, but that data just won't be available. Facebook's data is also very similar, and Facebook has pretty much all the same data anyway. So you're not going to miss a whole lot. Here's just recent AdEspresso. Also, it has an amazing blog. And I guess they were bought by Hootsuite at some point. I don't think that was there before, but let's see what they have here. Update for Facebook Live. I think this is talking about just Facebook in general. So I'll leave this link here. Cross-posting, live stream keys and rewinds, Facebook Live. So if you guys are into Facebook Live video retention metrics, is this, I think, just for videos in general. So this is great. What I would recommend if you're doing video ads, post a video on the fan page, try to get a lot of likes and shares and comments, and then run ads to that, and you'll get a better result because you'll have lower cost per click, because Facebook will see that data coming in and be like, oh, this video ad is doing really well. It's getting a lot of engagement. And so that's a little tip for those running video ads. Updates to political and issue-based ads. Facebook's cracking down on things like that. Facebook's now rewarding people for, what is that, data abuse, for reporting it. Yeah, so these are just basic updates in Facebook in general. But yeah, shutting down partner categories is definitely a big one, but it's not really going to affect us a whole lot. I mean, I've never really used them personally, so it's not going to affect me too much. Facebook already has tons of options for targeting. So there's a quick update as far as what Facebook's been up to. Definitely a lot of big changes. Definitely check out and test out the split testing feature. I would love to. Actually, I need to do this myself. So I have some current campaigns. I think I'm going to be using this split test campaign button quite a lot in the next month or 2 months or so. And I'll definitely share some results and share some new videos each and every month if I can. And again, those links will be below that we just talked about below this video.